So hello everyone. Since many of you have got your interview invitation mail from TCS, so from this video we are going to see some of the interview experiences of students from different branches. Mm, Maybe you are from CSE, civil, electrical, electronics. All of the interview experiences will be covered from this video onwards. So there will be a playlist available on my channel where you can watch different interview experiences of different students. So basically there are some general points that you have to keep in mind before attending the interview. Also there is some preparation needed beforehand regarding the technical and managerial round. All of those will be covered in these videos. So this is the first video of TCS Ninja interview experience of CSE branch. This is of myself. This is my own interview experience I am starting with, and from the next video I'll share other interview experiences. Okay, so let's start. So first of all I'll be covering some general points. What that you have to remember. So my interview has happened in December 15, 2020. So during my interview, all the TR, MR and HR round were all together only, means there were no separate HR round afterwards, but in many cases there were some cases in which HR round was taken separately for some students. So camera was on of TR and MR in my case, and for HR it was off as HR was facing some network issue at that time. That's why camera for HR was off. So you must have to keep your camera on. You don't have any other option. The student must have to keep the camera on, and also you must be properly dressed for this because it is a technical interview. You have to properly dressed with informal, and I will suggest try to speak in English only. Although if you stammer also there is no problem, but try to speak in English only because it will create an impact on your interview performance. So for me the duration was approx 25 minutes, but it may vary for you. For many people I have seen interview had extended about 30 minutes up to 45 minutes. For many it was of only 15 to 20 minutes, or for some people it was only of 10 minutes also. So it totally depends what is your interview panel. So I would suggest one advice from myself is to keep calm, and nervousness will only degrade your performance. So what you have to do is you have to keep calm during your whole interview. So if you don't know any answer, I would suggest directly say no, and don't give made up answers, because they are very experienced people and they know whenever you are making some answer, they know already that you are making it up. So I would suggest that whatever this ask, if you know it, then say it directly. Otherwise tell them that currently I can't remember, or I can't recall this topic. And at the last general point I would like to say is don't take it too lightly. I have seen many people got rejected in the interviews too. So it's not like that since you have reached up to interview it means that you are selected only. There are many people who got rejected from the interviews too, and it's very disheartening to get rejected from interview round. So that's why it will be very helpful if you prepare in advance for it. So now let's start with the technical round. What were the questions that were asked to me? Since it's been long, my interview was in December, so I have tried to cover as much questions as possible in this video. Also, if you want some other branches video, or if you have some doubts or questions regarding interview, you can ask in the comment section. I will try to answer as many questions as possible. So the first question that you have to prepare for your interview is introduce yourself or tell me about yourself. So this is a question which you have to prepare, because no matter whether you are from any branch or any stream, you have to introduce yourself first. So the interviewer automatically will ask you that to introduce yourself. So you have to basically prepare an introduction of about 30 to 60 minutes, not too long, so that they will get a brief idea of from which stream you are, and try to cover some different points that are not mentioned in your resume, because they already know those points which are mentioned in your resume. So the next point is, in my case, the main focus of technical interview was on OOPS, because in my introduction only I have spoken a little bit about OOPS. That's why they changed their focus on OOPS. So you can also do this strategy. You can also follow this strategy. If you speak some technical terms in your introduction itself, they will try to ask question on that only. So some questions that were asked to me on OOPS were, what is polymorphism? So you can look out for this answer. You don't have to give a very detailed explanation. Maybe like 2 or 3 sentences, or maximum of 15 to 30-second answer will be sufficient. So next question was, what is inheritance? What is the difference between C and C++? That is, you have to tell that C++ is an object oriented language, and what are the differences that is introduced in C++. And also I was asked what are the different types of inheritance, and a simple query was asked from SQL. In the technical round, the interviewer had asked me, do you know something about SQL? So first of all, I had said, because I was not very much sure, so I had told that I know basics only. So a simple query was only asked to me, and why this question on SQL was asked, because I have mentioned MySQL in my resume. That's why they have put this MySQL question to me. So you have to be sure that whatever you are putting in your resume, it should be complete. You should have complete information about it. So also the next question that were asked to me, as such, I was not asked to perform any coding question, because time was very less, or I don't know what would be the reason. So I was only asked only one coding question. That too, I have to say verbally, and the interviewer told me that you have to explain the code verbally in 10 seconds, and then they told, tell the code in which we have to find whether a digit is even or not. So it's very simple code. We just have to run one loop, and our task will be completed. So I have explained that. So after that, the interviewer asked me about, tell me something about your project. So always make sure that whatever project that you have mentioned in your resume, you should speak about that only, so that interviewer will get complete idea about what you are saying, and maybe they may have some cross question on your project. So be ready for it. So always revise your project thoroughly before attending the interview. So next question that was asked to me was some basic questions on AI and ML. First of all, they have told me that, do you know something about AI and ML? Mostly in all the interviews, they asked something about ML and AI. So you must have basic understanding of what is AI and ML, and what are the technologies, current technologies, latest, that are going on in the market. And at last, once the technical, all the different technical questions were over, they asked, do you have any questions for me? So I would suggest that you should also prepare some questions for the interview in advance, that so that they don't feel like you are not interested at all, or you are nervous in that case. So what I have asked is, so once I get the project, or once I get selected in your company, what are the technologies that I have to work upon? So based upon that, they had given different answers. They had said that whatever will be the technology, first of all, you will be given training and different. You should be basically a good learner in that case, so that you can learn and adapt to whatever the technology that is given to you. So the next question round. So over here, managerial round start, and the technical was over for me. But it was not like the technical interviewer had left the meeting. He was still there, and managerial started. So in the managerial, some questions were asked, and also in since I have, as I have told you, that the internet, there was some internet issue with the HR. So the questions of HR were also asked by the asked to me in the MR round only. So you will see that in managerial round I have included some HR questions. It was because in my MR round only my HR questions were asked. So first question was, why do you want to join TCS? So you have to say basic things about TCS, like also this is a point to note over here, that you should prepare some basic question answers on company itself. That is, you should study who is the chairman, CEO, when was the company established, and all those things. Basically you should write it down before only, so that you will not like forget, or whenever you are asked to uh, say about something like what do you know about the company, so that you don't get nervous in that case. So the next question was, are you ready to work in night shifts? I had said yes. And I would also suggest you to say yes, because even though it doesn't matter now whether they will give you night shifts or not, but it is very important that you say yes in this case. Are you ready to relocate? Yes, you always have to say yes. I also said yes in this case, because these are basic questions in which if you say no, you might get rejected. So you should say yes in this case also. What are your strengths and weaknesses? This is one of the questions which you should prepare beforehand, and you should speak strength and weaknesses in such a way that uh, it should give a positive impact about you. So what I have said was, my strength is that whatever the task that is given to me, I just fully focus on that task and complete it before the deadline. And what in the weakness, what I have told is, the weakness is also related to this only, that whenever a task is given to me, I get so much involved in doing that task that I sometimes forget or sometimes skip my meals or other tasks that are not that much important, which sometimes leads some health issues and other things. So the next question was, where do you see yourself in 5 years? It totally depends upon you. How do you answer that question? What I have said was, I would see myself in 5 years as a team lead. You can also say whatever you like, but this is also a very common question that you can expect in your interview. So the next question that was asked to me was, tell us something about your achievements that you would like to mention. Since the resume that I have uploaded while applying for TCS was very before, and the interview almost happened after 2 months of that, after the exam results came and everything. So the resume, I have not updated that resume, but I was ready with my new resume. So they also asked me that in your resume you do not have mentioned any achievement section. So I told them that I have the updated resume ready with me. So they told that no, we don't want. You can just tell only verbally what are your achievements and all. So I would also suggest you that you should keep, if you want that if you want that some changes should be there in your resume, what you should do is you should prepare a different resume and keep it with yourself. And if they ask, you can always put that resume in the chat section. So in the achievements, you can mention any achievements. If you have like given some exam and you have gained some nice rank or something, you can mention that. If you have done some volunteer work, or if you have gained some scholarship, whatever it can be, you can mention that in the resume, in the interview. If given a chance to work on a project about which you don't have much knowledge, what would you do? So in this type of question, you always have to say that I am ready to learn whatever the given technology is, and if once trained, I will like do give my best to work upon it. So this was one of the managerial questions that I had faced in my interview. And the next question was, if given a chance between leading a team and perform working in a team, both the rules have same pay, what would you select? So this is to check whether you take any opportunity upfront or not. So in this case, you have to say that I would also be prepared for leading a team, because I can be a great team leader and I can make my team work well in this case. So it totally depends on you. This is everyone's perfect perception is different about this question. So it depends upon you how you answer this question. Do you consider yourself as a learner? So this was one of the questions that was asked to me. I have said yes, I consider myself as a learner. I learn every day. And the next question was, also I was asked about as I have told you that I was asked to why there is no achievement section in my resume. As I've told you, this point is covered. I have tried to include all this question from my interview, and there is a possibility that I might have forgotten some because my interview was in December and it's been like 7 to 8 months now. I don't know how many. So there might be chances that I might have forgotten some questions, but these are the main questions that majorly plays a role in your selection or rejection. So I have included them, and also whatever the question is, try to speak with confidence so that the chances of getting selected will increase. So after the questions in MR round were completed, the HR then came and she asked that since there were some network issues, so already the HR questions were covered in the MR round, and so finally at last the HR only just told me that you have to share your screen and just show all of your mark sheets. I already knew that this question was asked to some people, so I have prepared beforehand only the a PDF of all the mark sheets, that is 10th, 12th, and all of my semester mark sheets, so that when they will ask, you can show them. So you also have to do this and keep it in your laptop. So whenever if they ask, you have to show them. And there are some points to note. I'm going to make a complete playlist of the interview experiences on my channel, which will have interview experiences of different people from various branches, various colleges, and you can expect different question based upon your branch first. Because as I was from CS, so mainly I was asked questions on OOPS and coding. If you are from electrical, CE, ME, EC, and different branches, you might get asked different questions based upon your core subjects. Therefore, you have to prepare in that way. So I will bring some more videos of different branches so that you can prepare according to that. And if you like this video uh, and if you found that this video has helped you in some way, then please consider subscribing to the channel, and also just check the playlist section of my channel so that if there are more videos that you want, you can see them. So all the best for your exam, for your interviews, and I'm sure that you will definitely make into this role. Just there is some preparation that you have to do beforehand so that you might not get ending up in nervousness or something that you feel that I should have prepared beforehand. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much.